Leonardo ha 6 anni, è un bambino pieno di gioia.
Leonardo is 6 years old. He's a joyful, very happy child. Leonardo also has Down syndrome. Looking back 6 years on, why did we ask so many questions 6 years ago? But it's true that when we realised there was a problem, it was a very emotional time for us. We are Valerio and Elisabeth. We met at the Sofia University Institute in Lopiano and then came to Belgium together. We've been together for 13 years and married for 8. And we have 2 children, Leonardo and Marta. Leonardo loves playing with cars. He likes to draw and he's recently joined the Scouts. So he is very busy. He has lots of friends at school and that is really good. He's also a very sensitive child.
Occhiali.
There are times when, like all children, he can be a bit sad. But he has an incredible ability to move on from a difficult moment by making a face or playing a little game.
Stout? Bravo! Quando abbiamo scoperto di aspettare un bambino,
when we found out we were expecting a baby, we experienced great joy and excitement and spent the first weeks of the pregnancy sharing this joy with each other. We told each other from the start not to have too many expectations. We wanted to be cool parents. We didn't want this baby boy or girl to be our project.
Poi a 3 mesi
At the 3-month checkup with the gynecologist, the ultrasound scan revealed that there was a problem. This news, the possibility of a difficulty, of a problem, clearly changed all our plans.
After some tests, which went a little differently from what we expected, I remember I was walking along, but I didn't feel that I was putting my feet on the ground. It felt literally like I was sinking. That was the beginning of some very tough weeks with so many thoughts.
Le domande che avevamo e che nascevano anche dal confronto.
And the questions we had also came from the context in which we live. We live in Belgium, where 95% of pregnancies like ours are terminated. We felt the weight of social pressure around us and on us. We both felt it was important to listen to each other fully, which meant really allowing the other person to be able to say all that they felt, even the most uncomfortable questions, the most difficult questions. In those weeks, I felt that we were really, I'd say now, living our marriage. I remember a key moment one day when I went straight to church. When I got there, I said to Jesus, "Look, I'm not asking you for this child to be well. I asked him for the strength to be able to say yes, to be able to accept the situation that we were facing and would have to live with. It wasn't a magic wand, but the leap into the void I took then with faith gave me the strength to say yes, gave me peace, which I also felt enveloped us as a couple." During this period of deep dialogue between us, we felt our desire to welcome Leonardo into our family.
Once the choice was clear to us, we also felt that we wanted to get busy, like other parents, deciding the type of buggy and which cot to buy. We decided to write a letter to our friends and family explaining our journey, so to speak, and the difficulties we'd had, but also the choice we had made, because sooner or later we would have to talk about it.
De mol. Worm.
Ormai lui è in una classe di terza scuola dell'infanzia.
He's now in his 3rd year at nursery school. So he's in a class with children that he's known for 3 years, and these children really know him well. Leonardo can talk, he says short phrases, but he isn't yet able to communicate in the way most children of his age do. And sometimes his pronunciation is not very clear. But it's great to see how the other children help the teachers to understand. And they say, no, miss, Leonardo didn't say that. Leonardo said this other thing. And there we can see what integration's all about and the enrichment that he can be for the others.
There are yet more discussions to have, both at school and with the therapists who support him. And we're a bit uncertain about the future, but it's also true that we realise he helps us to live in the present moment, in the sense that today he's like this and today is fine. Tomorrow we'll see. And this applies, I think, to everything and everyone. So in 10 years' time, we'll see the present situation of that time and we'll understand what to do. I think the road we've travelled so far has changed the way we see people who are experiencing the same thing or who are faced with similar or different questions, including ethical questions. It's also given us a greater understanding, knowing how difficult it can be, how dark some moments can be. Looking back on these 6 years with Leonardo, I think one word, a phrase that sums it all up is to say thank you to him. There's a lot of wisdom in simplicity, in things that are obvious to him, and this helps us a lot. I think he is truly a great gift for us, for Marta and for those who meet us.